Good morning, everyone. My name is Mengyu Shen. People call me B.O.B. to make their life easier. I live in a small town near Shanghai called Taizhou with 1.5 million people. 3 years ago, I was just a normal guy attending school with a full 1,000 students. I never thought that one day I would cross the Pacific Ocean and go to high school here, a totally different country. I still remember the day my dad asked me, "Son, do you want to go to America?" I said yes without even thinking about it. Compared with 13-hour school day, going to America seemed way more attractive. When I was a kid, my impressions of America all came from movies. It is a country full of robots, people driving cool cars, and carrying weapons all around. I feel so curious and decided one day I have to go there. But many people, I believe, think America is a dangerous place. Texas was even on the top of the list. One of my friends even texted me before I left China, "Be careful, bro, they have guns." So, bearing curiosity and a little bit fear, I stepped onto the flight to the USA. I still remember the first time I arrived in the San Antonio airport. Sergeant Partridge was on duty to pick me up. He was wearing an orange X-large t-shirt and a crew hat. And he was holding a big cardboard with TMI logo on it. So I thought, he must be a cool pop singer at TMI. Moreover, he tried to hug me when he saw me. Okay, I was just a new guy who just came from China and knew nothing about American culture, so I rejected him by giving him a smiling face. It was very embarrassing. Now I learned all the American customers like high five or shake hands in awesome style. Looking back to my life at TMI, the first year was fun and interesting. I learned a lot about American culture by saying, "Hey, what's up, bro?" to start my conversation, instead of asking, "How's the weather?" Well, my old teacher taught me that. I used to say yes to answer all the questions people ask me, even though I have no idea what they were really asking for. So one day, in a Mexican restaurant, the waiter asked me if I want some jalapeno on the meal. And having no idea what jalapeno was, I thought it must be something delicious. So I replied, "Yes, I want a lot." So, it was a tough night. Learning what jalapeno is was tough, but my biggest challenge is still the language. Imagine you never spoke Chinese before, which most of you guys don't. And you get into a Chinese high school, take the same courses with students, and try to get all A's and B's, you would figure out how hard it is. I faced a lot of trouble learning English, both in my studies and daily life. I still remember the very first few days at TMI, I was totally lost in my classes. In Mr. Anthony's English class, every time when we discussed something, I didn't even know the topics until the end of the class. During my first 3 months at TMI, I stayed up every night till 2 o'clock. I spent 5 hours each day just studying English. People may see the improvement in my English, but they will never know how much time I spent in order to get this tiny progress. For sure, my life was tough at the time, but I enjoyed learning new stuff. The more we learn, the less we don't know. In my personal view, sometimes life seems miserable, but if we regard this hardship as a different part of our life, we will find it's a special experience that others won't get. We should always have a positive attitude towards life. No matter what's happening, look forward. When I first came here, I was a little bit scared, worried, but never put my head down. For those people who hang out with me, I'm very easygoing. And I made many good friends here. They helped me with my English and make me a better person. More importantly, They understand my hardships. I appreciate everyone who offers me warmth when I feel homesick. I don't feel lonely anymore. Since I always spent a long time studying, people don't see me playing around very often. Someone asked me a long time ago, "Bob, you spend all your time studying. How can you have fun in your life?" Well, I do spend a long time studying, but the people who know me realize this. I'm actually a very passionate and outgoing boy. I love sports. Once I was playing basketball till 4 o'clock in the morning, and my whole body started shaking after I finished the game. I like singing too. I always sang Billie Jean when I was showering, so Sergeant Partridge have to suffer my voice for the entire year as my own parents. If you want to share a story with me, I can sit down and spend 5 hours discussing with you without water break. My friends were wondering why I work so hard. They think that I must like studying. In fact, I'm not big enough studying at all. But when I get lost, there are something always push me back, whether it is my family or my dream. I love my family. Without their support, I would never be here. My mom always encourages me, while my dad treats me like a friend. And my grandma, who loves me the most, always misses me at home. My dream to become a successful man and a responsible family member always motivates me when I get lost. Think about how short our life here is. We really don't have much time to waste. I have to work hard in my high school and college to prepare for the rest of my life. Yes, I sacrifice a lot of time on studying, which may not be fun, but I know my future will return me to success. I believe I can do it, and I believe all of you guys can do it too. Thank you.